will be doing an overview of my first semester in college and sharing how it's been going so far while wrapping gifts. Well, so far I've already wrapped this one. Everything else has not been wrapped. Before I start though, I know in my life update video I had said,
as you all saw, it's official. I will be attending University of Arizona online. This means I'm going to be a wildcat. I also applied for MSU Denver and GCU, though I would have had to go on campus for that, whereas U of A, I can take all of the courses online. Unfortunately, there are not any colleges near me that offer the program I want to take, so yeah. But yeah, so I'll be starting college in October and I'll be majoring in nutrition and dietetics as I want to be a registered dietitian.
However, change of plans. Y'all may be wondering what made me change my mind, especially at the last minute. And I mean, this is something I've been saying since my senior year. Okay, so as I said in the video, I was supposed to start in October. So with that, I had my virtual orientation meeting with the academic advisor in September. He was going over all of the courses I have to take in both the undergraduate and postgraduate program, as a master's degree is a requirement to become a registered dietitian. Majority of the courses in the undergraduate program were literally relevant to my major. And then my mom had told me about public health and how similar it is to a dietitian. And yeah, so, and then even better, sorry, I'm trying to focus on this right now, but so even better, that I would get more job opportunities in public health than I would as a dietitian. All right, sorry, I had to finish up with the wrapping. Yeah, so that's all for the wrapping. Now we're just gonna do the easier ones. Yeah, I just want to get the wrapping out of the way. Okay, so there's the candy bags. All right, there we go. So yeah, continuing on to what I was saying. So my mom was literally showing me a bunch of TikTok videos with people who majored in public health, and they were sharing all the things they did with their degree. Like they were an epidemiologist and many more. I was even researching, and apparently I could literally be a diabetes class instructor, a health teacher for middle or high school, so yeah, like I know literally would have so much job opportunities with a public health degree. So that's when I had decided to go for public health, and I do not regret making that decision one single bit. And the fact that I do not feel any regret has to be with God. I mean, hey, his plans are always better. Thankfully, I have not started any of my courses yet at U of A. Therefore, I don't owe them anything. So yeah, I disenrolled, and my mom had told me that the college she attended, which was GCU, offers the public health program online. So I enrolled into GCU for that. Fun fact, GCU had been my dream college since I was a kid, though as I said in my life update video, I would have had to attend strictly on campus for the nutrition and dietetics program. Gosh, it is so hard to tie this up with my nails. But I would have had to attend strictly on campus, as I said, for the nutrition and dietetics program. Thankfully, GCU offers public health online though. Another thing to mention is that the process of enrolling in U of A was a pain. The advisor said that they didn't get my financial aid application, which I still don't understand how, or even my final transcripts from high school when my school had literally taken care of that at the end of my senior year when I first applied into the school. Yeah, it was such a stressful era for me. Then I had to take a math placement to see if I was qualified to take algebra, which is literally mandatory in the nutrition and dietetics program. So like literally I would be staying up late, you know, and I would even spend my weekends too, you know, doing this back in August and September, freaking watching these Khan Academy videos, you know, to help me and all that. And no matter how many times I would retake the math placement, I never got the score that, you know, or above. I was always under the minimum score to be qualified. And then there were other placements I had to take too before starting the courses for English and Spanish, as those were all mandatory as well. So yeah. But when I enrolled into GCU, total difference. I just needed to show my high school diploma, GPA, and that was it. I didn't have to do any placements, and they instantly noticed my financial aid application. So yeah, with everything I said, this means I am no longer a wildcat, but an antelope, or a lope, as they say for short at GCU. On November 24th, I started college. I'm still in my first course, which is University Success, and I should be done January 18th. So yeah, literally just a month away from now. Yeah, December 8th. Yeah, because today's December 18th, so yeah, a month exactly. Little did I know until I started my current course that GCU is a Christian college. College has helped me with my time management. Throughout high school, I had an issue with procrastinating. Although I got all my assignments done on time, I still felt so much pressure, exhausted, etc. Most of the time, it was the distractions, which is mainly my phone, that would take me longer to get my assignments done. All right, just third and final one, because I plan on giving these to three people. They're my coworkers specifically. So yeah, Bath and Body lotion, warm vanilla sugar. I'm not sure if you guys were able to see that in my Christmas shopping episode, and then I'm gonna put some peppermint bark and candy canes in there. My professor assigns 4 assignments per week on Monday morning. 2 of them are discussions, and the other 2 are word docs. So what I've been doing is working on my assignments from Monday to Thursday. So Monday and Tuesday I work on the discussions, and then Wednesday and Thursday I tackle the word docs. Last week, one of my assignments was a long one, so I just did the shorter one on Wednesday and saved that long assignment to work on Thursday little by little, and finished up over the weekend. All right, that's all for those 3. Now we're gonna move on to these mug gifts. So 2 of them I put in a Little Debbie snowflake brownies, and then some pieces of the peppermint bark. And then one of them, because I didn't have any more of the Little Debbie snowflake brownies, so what I did instead was, so I had some peppermint bark in there, and then 3 pieces of these chocolates. So yeah, because in all the candy bags, even these mugs, I put in like 5 pieces each of peppermint bark. So that's only guess, so I think this should be good enough. So yeah, 8 pieces of chocolate total. And then the other 2, is getting a brownie with 5 pieces of peppermint bark. But yeah, so with everything that happened last week, with the assignment and all that, I gotta say, so I finished on time, not feeling pressured or anything like that. Oh yeah, because something, I forgot to mention. So yeah, my professor assigns all the assignments, well, except for the discussions. She makes the deadline like in the middle of the week, which makes sense because discussions are so easy. But as for the word docs, she assigns them, and same as the discussions on Monday morning, and then the word docs are due on Sunday at midnight. So yeah, I finished on time over the weekend, not feeling pressured or anything like that. And on top of that, I keep my phone away while doing my assignments. I gotta say with that, I have not felt overwhelmed, burned out, etc. since I started college, which is a huge turnaround for me. Okay, you know what? On second thought, I thought of adding some candy canes, yeah, in the mugs too. Because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like this just isn't enough, you know? Yeah, so back to college talk. I have been taking it easy on myself with my academics. I'm glad that I heard the saying before I started college that C's get degrees. I currently have an A in university success, but still. Also, as I've said, you know, you don't need good grades to go to heaven, which is something I had learned at the end of my sophomore year, and that's something I'm always trying to remind myself. You know, like, you know, keep that in mind. It's like, okay, not doing well academically, I mean, so what? You know, first of all, it does not define you. I mean, literally, as I said in my salutatorian speech when I graduated, and also at the end of the day, like, do you need good grades to go to heaven? Like, no, you don't. All right, anyways, enough with the rambling. So yeah, I feel like, yeah, I think this is enough now. Yeah, with the candy canes. Yeah, so now I'll put in here. There we go. This semester has helped me get familiar with how college works, especially navigating online, whether I'm looking for my class, the syllabus, library, etc. I probably should have specified from the beginning. Yeah, I was just planning to wrap gifts for just my coworkers tonight, since tomorrow is my last day at work, which, oh, thank God, I know, last day before winter break. So yeah, and then families I'll just worry about later, you know, because I got a whole nother like week, you know, until Christmas comes. Yeah, so I know, again, I thank God that, yeah, tomorrow is my last day. I am sure my coworkers have been looking forward to this day as well. Yeah, so that is all for today's vlog. Yeah, I need to, set up my sheets since I washed them. And yeah, head to bed. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. God bless you all.